The question is about religious pluralism, and I think this is the burning theological issue of our day. Now, there are two kinds of religious pluralism. One is what one might call a naive pluralism, and then the other one is sophisticated pluralism. The naive pluralist says, well, all religions are true. They're basically all just saying the same thing. They're all right. This is naive because anybody who studied the world's religions knows that that cannot be correct, because these religions are mutually contradictory. Take, for example, Islam and Buddhism. Islam believes that there is a personal, transcendent creator of the world who is omniscient, morally perfect, holy, and before whom we stand guilty and in need of forgiveness. It believes that if we believe in him and his prophet and perform righteous deeds, we will be saved. Otherwise, we will go into eternal hell. The Buddhist believes none of these things. The Buddhist believes that ultimate reality is impersonal, not personal, that there is no creator, there is no personal immortality after death. Indeed, there is no self that endures through time. And the concept of sin and salvation plays no role whatsoever in this religion. So it's simply impossible that both Islam and Buddhism could both be true. They could both be false. Maybe it's the Hindus who are right, but they can't both be true. So this naive pluralism is, I think, untenable. The sophisticated pluralist today says all of these religions are false. The ultimate reality is beyond description, beyond characterization. And all of the world's religions picture this ultimate reality in different ways that are appropriate to their culture and society. But they're all literally false. None of these religions is really true. They are all different ways of misrepresenting ultimate reality. But they are effective in transforming people's lives from being self-centered and evil to making them into good people. And so all of these religions work in helping to change people's lives. And this is the sort of pluralism that's propagated today by religious studies professors and people who are sophisticated pluralists. What might we say to that? Well, I think it's very obvious that a person who has a good apologetic case for Christianity will simply disagree with the pluralist that all of these views are equally false, that there are good reasons to think that the Christian worldview is true. And here you will present your arguments for a transcendent creator and designer of the universe who is a personally embodied good, and for the person of Jesus of Nazareth, his radical personal claims whereby he put himself in God's place, and then the historical evidence for his resurrection from the dead. And so if your apologetic case goes through, you've refuted pluralism. The typical pluralist just assumes that there are no good reasons to think any of these religions are true. And what we need to do is simply challenge that assumption.